Live look, Indianapolis Motor Speedway, racing capital of the world. That is the banner headline on top of the museum, that the place that's never closed when it closed 1 year ago. We're a year into the massive makeover for that facility, unless construction hits a yellow flag, and we hope it won't. About 5 months from now, we will be able to go inside once again and see everything. But today, Behind the Bricks gives us an early look. Jason Vansickle is one of the few people with the keys to the kingdom, the Vice President of Education and Curation at the museum. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.
You took the boss, who had apparently not even seen some of these spots, to places in the museum that we've seen on cardboard in renderings, but are actually taking shape now.
Yeah, the place is really special right now because the interpretive construction is now replacing the heavy construction.
Yeah.
So you're starting to see things like the garages, the mezzanine, and kind of really seeing what those photos show.
Podcast is a solid 6 minutes long, highlights galore, but one is the finish line area, so let's look and listen to that part of the conversation.
This will be a quite large 20-foot wide by 80-foot long LED screen that will go in front of you and then above you to really encapsulate that experience.
And then we'll actually have cars that you can actually interact with that'll be here on the grid.
Yeah, so we'll have show cars here, current DW IR18 models, and our goal is to wrap them with the front row livery, so it'll be a great photo opportunity for guests when they come through here.
So the idea then, after the May race, then that year's front row will be who you get to see there.
Yeah, what I'm really excited for is days like today where it's cold and chilly and you have to wait for the 500. You can kind of go there and get an experience of what it feels like to be there to get you to May.
You know, with any museum, and certainly for a long time, the museum at IMS was very much, for the most part, here's a rope, stand behind it. What I hear a lot about this is it's very interactive. How close do you get to the feeling of actually being, in this case, in the old garages?
Yeah, I mean, walking through there, seeing the history, kind of reliving it, or for someone like me, experiencing it, the old garages. But with the qualifying zone, hands-on learning, simulators, pit stop challenge, our innovation workshop that is a STEAM classroom, a lot more hands-on learning with the new museum.
That said, you're still going to have the Marmon wasps and things like that, and they'll still be pristine. And
yes. So obviously the IMS Museum's collection is top-notch with vehicles and non-vehicles, and we're going to be displaying things that we couldn't in the old museum.
Tell us a little bit about the 5 months ahead. How much still needs to be done? Is it on track? Is there any chance that it's not open in April?
No, it is on track. We're looking forward to opening in April. Obviously, construction with our partners at Shield Sexton JRA is going fabulous, and looking forward to April.
I guess what would you say to the fan who's like, I want to see it right now? Are there going to be any sneak preview opportunities, anything like that?
We will have definitely member opportunities. It is a capital campaign, so early viewership for donors. Anyone that's 10,000 or above that contributes to our campaigns get the earliest views. But we're not forgetting our members. We're not forgetting our diehard fans. So look forward on our social channels or websites for those opportunities.
And look for Behind the Bricks. New episode just dropped. You can see it on all the IMS social media channels. You can see it, or rather hear it through the All Indiana Politics. There's a politics podcast. All Indiana Podcast Network here from our facility as well. Jason, good luck. We appreciate the sneak peek. Again, it's worth it. It's another 6 minutes from what you saw just there. We can't wait for April.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely.